Hello everybody and welcome to week 8 of music class. Before we get started, we're getting very close to the end of the first 9 weeks. So please make sure, check your music grade and make sure that you have that Nearpod assignment done. That's the only grade that's in there, and make sure you also have the flip grid assignment done. I don't want to have to give anybody an F, but if you don't do your assignments, I can't give you a grade. Today, we are going to talk about timbre. Timbre is also sometimes referred to as tone or tone quality. What timbre is it's the actual sound that you hear. It is the sound that you hear, the quality of the sound. So there's lots of different instruments and voices, and there's lots of different things that we can do with those instruments and voices to change the way that they sound. Now, this doesn't refer to pitch like we talked about before. This is the actual quality of the sound. So if I play this note, on the piano, I could also sing that note. Ba, ba, ba. I'm singing the same exact pitch, but the quality of the sound is different because a piano sounds different from a voice. Just like a trumpet sounds different from a flute, which sounds different from a clarinet, which sounds different from a violin. All of these different instruments have a different timbre. So there's also things like mutes that we can add to a trumpet to change the timbre of a trumpet. Or the performer themselves can change the tone quality. So with my voice, if I sing, ba, or I sing, ba, ba, or I sing, ba. Those are all the same note, but I changed the timbre by changing the shape of my mouth. You can do the same thing with different instruments. Now, I'm not going to do a very long video for you today because I have a ton of instrument videos for you to listen to and take a look at if you're interested in those. They'll be down below this. Now, one thing, those of you who had me last year know that before I had band and choir and percussion ensemble, if we're staying virtual the way that we are, I am going to start up something similar to band, but it's just going to be learning instruments individually. We're not going to get to play together. But if you had me in band before, or if you're interested in learning one of those band instruments, those instruments are trumpet, trombone, euphonium, flute, clarinet, or saxophone. I'm going to be sending out, I'm going to put it on Schoology later today, a little form for you to fill out so that you can tell me if you want to do that, so I can figure out who I need instruments for, if I can give information on how to get instruments for some of you, and also when to set up times in Teams for us to actually do these instrument lessons. So again, if you're interested in doing a band instrument and learning a band instrument, or if you did it with me last year and want to continue learning that instrument, please fill out that form, and I will start to figure out how we're going to do band or learn an instrument this year. For the first time this year, I'm actually going to offer it to 3rd grade as well. So 3rd grade, if you're interested in learning an instrument and starting to get prepared even for next year, hopefully next year we'll be able to have full band and we'll be able to all perform together. So it'll give the 3rd graders a bit of a head start who want to do that. I know some parents are sometimes concerned that instruments are too hard for somebody who's young. Just know I started playing trumpet when I was 6 years old. So there's no too young to start an instrument. It's just about finding the right fit of something that you can play. And if you're passionate about it and want to learn an instrument, you can do that. So again, lots of videos down below. Take a look at a few different instruments. You don't have to look at them all. If you want to look at them all, great. There's a lot of different ones there. Have fun with that, and I'll see you next week.